Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to be rating your kits from 1 to 5 Coca-Cola bottles. 1 being the absolutely most farb thing I've ever seen, and 5 being this is actually what they wore in World War II. Alright, starting off with Wars on Wars US, we have what looks to be a late war infantry impression, and I gotta say, right off the bat, it looks really good. Yeah, the M43s look really good with all those personal items. Yeah, the Grand Belt. It looks to be an original canteen, I don't know. Oh yeah, that overcoat's looking really nice too. The only thing I can really think about is I'm not seeing a wool shirt in there, but there might be. If there is, just comment below, because maybe I just have bad eyes, I don't know. And the buckle boots look like they could be dubbed a little more, but that's really all I can think of. So I'm gonna rate this a 3.5 Coca-Cola bottles out of 5. Let's go to the next one. Next up, we got Durndorf. Please tell me if I said that wrong. I have no idea. Probably butchered that though. We got a German impression here. I am not too knowledgeable on German, but from what I know about Germans, this looks really good too. Yeah, so Wehrmacht, I think that's how you pronounce it, because of the collar things. Yeah, I'm terrible at German stuff, but yeah, it looks really good. It looks like a German, I will say that. So I'm gonna rate this, I don't know. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna rate it the same as Wars on Wars US. 3.5 Coca-Cola bottles out of 5. Up we got History on the front line. He has a Operation Dragoon impression. Based on the armband, he looks like a medic, but he has an M1 carbine. So, yeah, medics wouldn't normally have weapons out of the Pacific, so that's one thing. Wool uniform, it looks really nice, possibly original. I do like that helmet net all ripped up and stuff, historically accurate, as History Secrets would say. Those boots, they look like paratrooper boots from the angle that the picture is at, but I don't know. And if they aren't paratrooper boots, I would say definitely get some leggings on there. But I'm also not too knowledgeable on Operation Dragoon either. So, yeah, it looks pretty good. Like, if somebody didn't know anything about World War II, this is really good. And also, like, maybe 1 or 2 details are off here. So, I'm gonna say 3 out of 5 Coca-Cola bottles. Next up, we got the GI guy. He said this is no particular division, but it's just a GI in Italy. So based off the picture we have, it looks really good. Yeah, I really like this impression. The boots look nice and dubbed. The only thing I can think of is in 1943, they would be using the surface shoes instead of the rough outs. And those look like they're rough outs. But the service shoes would be used D-Day prior to D-Day. The service shoes were the only boots being used by the infantry. So that's the one thing I can pick out of here. Everything else looks really good. Yeah, wool uniform looks really good. I can't see everything on the belt, but based off of what I've seen from the GI guy, it's probably the right things. So I'm going to rate this 4 out of 5 Coca-Cola bottles. Next up, we got Finasty. We got a 506 impression, 101st Airborne. And yeah, it's looking really good. CC2 treated, wool uniform, really good. Those boots are looking beautiful. Helmet's looking beautiful too. The only thing I can think of that's really wrong is obviously the homemade knife and the fake Thompson and the homemade gun, but what can you do? But yeah, and obviously he made them at home because he doesn't have the actual things, so I'm going to give him a pass on that one. Everything else looks really nice. The only other thing I can say is it's CC2 treated, but it is not lathered in dirt. That's the one thing. So I'm going to give this another 4.5 out of 5 Coca-Cola bottles. This looks really good. Yeah. Next up, we got OP1944. He has, I think, first ID. I forget what he said in the post, but it's a D-Day impression. And right off the bat, this looks really good. The service shoes are pretty good. They weren't as common on D-Day, but they were still used. I like the helmet. I like the scrim on the helmet. I like it all. The only thing I can really say again is that the M1 Grand does not have the right stock. But yeah, that's really the only thing I can say here. But everything else looks really good. I like the leggings. Pretty sure those are original. Yeah, everything looks really good on here. I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5 Coca-Cola cans. And last but not least, we have the 101st Airborne kid. And he has 101st Airborne impression. Most likely it's going to be 506 because everybody does 506. You got a medic impression here. Yeah. So a couple things. The 101st Airborne patch on that arm, you want to take that off. I use scissors for mine, but you can use like sewing removal thing. I forget what it's called. But yeah, that armband, it is on his medic armband is on the correct side. That's something I used to do wrong until I learned about that. Yeah, it does look really good, but the grenade, if you're a medic, you probably wouldn't have a grenade unless you're carrying it for another guy that already has way too much stuff. And the scrim, you want to use only green and brown scrim. The tan scrim wasn't used as much. And there's no wool shirt, but those are really easy fixes that you can do really easily at home, as well with the CC2. It's not too hard to do, but this is a really good impression for starting reenacting. I'm going to give this a 3 out of 5 Coca-Cola bottles. Thank you for watching the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please consider subscribing. We are so close to 1,000, and it would mean the world to me if we could get to 1,000 by the end of spring. And I'll see you guys in the next one.